All right, so this is that freight train, CSX freight train. It's a ways off. We had dinner in Indian Town. This was going through Indian Town when we were leaving the restaurant. Indian Town is on the other side of the St. Lucie Canal, and the speed limit for the St. Lucie Canal freight trains is 25 miles an hour. So the whole thing had to slow down to 25 miles an hour. We went over the bridge parallel to the tracks, easily past the train. These tracks are parallel to the Beeline Highway. So I just drove here, and I am standing at the entrance to J.W. Corbett Wildlife Management Area. And you can clearly see the headlight of the train. I don't know if it has a speed like, I do mostly Amtrak videos. Let's see if I can get this. This is mile mark and 9:45. I do mostly Amtrak videos, and the speed limit for Amtrak on these on this specific set of tracks is 79 miles per hour. I don't know if the freight trains have a speed limit. So what I'm going to try and do here is I'll wait for this crossing to go down, do the train, and then jump in my truck. The truck's right over here. My wife's sitting there talking to a friend. What I'm going to do is I'll video this train going by. Once it goes by, I will jump in my truck. And there's another crossing I get Amtrak at all the time. It's the Pratt Whitney Road. So I'll see if I can race the train down there and get it there. And maybe this part of the video, or maybe I'll just post it very long or whatever, because I can see them already 4 minutes into this video, and the train still hasn't gotten here. So I'll probably wind up clipping this for like 20 seconds before the train actually gets here, because I don't know if anybody's going to have the patience to listen to me talking about this train coming down the tracks. It is coming. It's coming slow. I don't know. I went down the Beeline at, I didn't go that fast. I went down at maybe like 65 miles an hour. And so maybe this is doing, I don't know, 50-ish or whatever. What I'll do is at one point hold the camera in a fixed position and see how many rail cars go by, and then I'll figure out what the length of those rail cars are for how many seconds, and I'll be able to get the exact speed limit. Alright, so we should get the crossing guard here soon. I'll time this out, how many seconds you have after you get the crossing guard. I am surprised at how close this train is and that this crossing guard is not going down. I mean, this thing is right here, and this guard's still. All right, there it goes. So I'm on the other side of this crossing guard. I'm going to back up here a little bit. There's a really cool looking engine on this. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I don't know, 55 miles an hour maybe. All right, let me get a fixed point here. It's not a particularly long train. Nice sunset in the background. Okay, so it's carrying these auto racks, and there's a siding for the auto racks not far down the road. So it might be pulling in to get rid of these auto tracks. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to keep this rolling while I drive. All right, hold this.
Oh, let me call you back, Michelle, okay?
Just hold it out towards wherever. Towards the windshield, I guess. And we're going to go race this a little bit. All right, here we go. Let's not drive into a ditch or have an accident. Here we go. No one's coming. Perfect. All right. All right, let me have that. All right, so we're out the front here. Let's go time this thing. But like I said, there's a siding up here, and I'm thinking that this is it could be pulling into this siding to so I was doing 80 and I'm on it already. There it is. I've tried doing this along here or whatever, but this just it's a shame there's just way too much vegetation, so you can't really get a good shot. I'm slowing down to 65. I'm still passing it easily. No cars in front of me, no cars behind me. And the thing is, Amtrak publishes its schedule. You know exactly what it is. The freight train companies do not publish a schedule, and so you know, people who do trains like this or whatever, the people who work for train companies call us foamers, because we foam at the mouth when we see a train or whatever. The other foamers who do freight trains are like way more in touch or in sync with when these freight trains are actually operating. I just have more of an Amtrak guy, so I don't have much of a clue. with regards to when these operate. Alright, so this thing is severely slowing down, and this siding is right up here. So that's what I'm thinking is going to happen here, because they have to dump those. They have to dump those auto racks. Okay, so now we're back with the. Let's just see how slow we're going here. Okay, there's no one behind me. Let's not run off the road. Okay, that's a pretty cool. That's a pretty cool looking engine right there. Okay, let's put in here a little bit. Here we go. My wife's leaning back in the seat. There she is waiting. That's a pretty cool looking paint job they have on that. And this thing is slowing down, so it is definitely going into a siding to get rid of those